بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear viewers, welcome to this video. In this video we will be talking about how teaching children at home. إزاي نعلم أطفالنا في البيت. Many parents would like to teach their children at home. They would like to teach them English, of course, but they don't know how to start and how to begin. And in this video we are going to discuss with you some points that may help you to teach your children at home, to teach them English, of course. The question is, how do I start teaching my kids English at home? Many parents would like to teach their children English at home, but they don't know how to start and how to begin this kind of teaching. It doesn't matter if your own English is not perfect. The most important thing is that you are enthusiastic and that you give your children lots of encouragement and motivation to learn English, and to praise them, of course. Your child will pick up on your enthusiasm for the language. Don't worry if your child doesn't start speaking English immediately. It doesn't matter at all. They will need a certain amount of time to absorb the language. Be patient, and they will begin to speak English in their own time. Let's talk about establishing routine. Establish a routine for your English time at home. It's better to have short, frequent sessions than long, infrequent ones. I mean, short sessions may be better for your child to learn English at the beginning. 15 minutes is enough for every young children. You can gradually make sessions longer as your child gets older and their concentration span increases. Keep the activities short and varied in order to hold your child's attention. It's very important to keep your child's attention all the time. Try to do certain activities at the same time every day. Children feel more comfortable and confident when they know what to expect. For example, you could play an English game every day after school, or read an English story with your children before bedtime. If you have space at home, you can create an English corner where you keep anything connected to English. For example, books, games, DVDs, or things that your children have made. Repetition, and I say repetition because repetition is very, very essential. Children often need to hear words and phrases many times before they feel they can produce the sounds or the words, and they are ready to produce them by themselves. Let's talking about playing games. Playing games is very important. Children learn naturally when they are having fun. Flashcards are a great way to teach and revise vocabulary, and there are many different games which you can play with flashcards, such as Memory, Kim's Game, Snap, or Happy Families. You can find free downloadable flashcards on a wide range of topics on websites. There are many other ways of games you can play with your children, and other different types of games you can play with children to help them practice English. For example, action games. For example, Simon says, "What's the time, Mr. Wolf?" And we have board games like snakes and ladders, other traditional games. And also we have word games, for example, I Spy and Hangman. And online games, of course. You could finish your English time with an online games. Let's talk about using everyday situations. The advantage of teaching English at home is that you can use everyday situations and real objects from around the house to practice the language naturally and in context. For example, talk about clothes. When your child is getting dressed or when you are sorting laundry, just say, "Let's put on your blue socks," or "It's Dad's t-shirt," etc. Practice vocabulary for toys and furniture when you are helping your child to tidy their bedroom. "Let's put your teddy bear on the bed." "Where is the blue car?" for example. And you can teach food vocabulary. When you are at home, you can use this vocabulary at home. When you are cooking or going shopping, when you go to the supermarket, give your child a list of things to find. Use pictures or words depending on their age. Revise the vocabulary when you put the shopping away at home. Using stories. Younger children love books with bright colors and attractive illustrations. Look at the pictures together and say the words as you point to the pictures. Later, you can ask your child to point to a different thing. For example, "Where is the cat?" After a while, encourage your child to say the words by asking, "What's that?" Listening to stories will get your child used to the sounds and rhythms of English. The animated stories are an excellent way for children to improve listening and reading skills, of course. Older children can complete the accompanying downloadable activities to check understanding. Wow, let's come to a different thing about teaching your kids at home by using songs. Songs are a really effective way to learn new words and improve pronunciation. Songs with actions are particularly good for every young children as they are able to join in even if they are not yet able to sing the song. The actions often demonstrate the meaning of the words in the song. There are many fun animated songs on the internet. Some people ask me about grammar. What can we do about grammar? Teaching grammar with younger children, there is no need to explicitly teach grammar rules, but instead get them used to hearing and using different grammatical structures in context, not in isolation. For example, have got when you are talking about someone's appearance, or must and mustn't when talking about their school rules. Hearing the grammar being used in context from an early age will help your child to use it naturally and correctly when they are older. So we can use videos, quizzes, and games help kids to learn in a fun, relaxed way. It can be very useful for older children to teach their siblings or other family members. Explaining how to use grammar to someone else helps you to master it yourself. Okay, let's ask this question. Which words and phrases should I teach kids? Consider your child's interests and personality when deciding with your children which topics to teach, and let your child help you to choose. You may like to start with some of these topics like numbers, colors, adjectives, the body, toys, clothes, animals, food. Just ask your child to help you to choose which one is suitable for him in this age. It's also important for your child to get used to English time language. So use the same phrases with your child each time. For example, it's English time, let's sit down, which song shall we start with today? Children will soon pick up phrases such as please, thank you, can I have, where is, going to, what color is it, it's, I like, I don't like. Whatever your approach, the most important thing is to relax. Have fun and make learning English an enjoyable experience for both you and your child. And this is the end of our video. I hope you enjoy it and get something beneficial from this kind of performance. And thank you so much, and we see you in another video inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.